June 12th happened under my watch. Oversights and missteps happened.
Hello guys, welcome once again to Think Tank TV. Now, I've been very emotional after I watched the video I'm about to play to you, which is an open confession by Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, who was the then head of state in the 90s when Abiola won the election. But 32 years after, he has come out to expose and confess to the fact that they rigged the election and upturned it against MKO Abiola, which has led to the unfortunate economic hardship, lost in the political system, and where Nigeria is today. But unfortunately, he comes out in front of the mic to apologize for his actions, which he says is regrettable. Very unfortunate indeed. Now, Nigerians have been reacting to this, and I'd like you to take a look at his word for yourself. But please, intentionally do also drop your own thoughts in the comment section. Let's get to know what you think about the words of General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida that has sparked reactions on the internet, and we shall continually be here to serve you. Don't go anywhere. I'll be coming back to give you the reactions of Nigerians about it.
From my modest perspective, my colleagues in arms and I presided over significant change and turbulent reform. We confronted monumental challenges in the economy, the polity, foreign affairs and defense, and security spheres of our national life. We confronted obstacles, sought change from old ways, encountered unusual obstacles, and devised innovative solutions. We all thought to leave Nigeria a better place than we found it, often a great personal sacrifice and in the face of significant challenges. I'm deeply aware of the inconveniences and sacrifices the public endured during this period, and I acknowledge and appreciate their resilience and commitment to progress. Although the reform caused inconveniences to our people, we built lasting national institutions, some of which are still in place today. Undoubtedly, credible, free and fair elections were held on June 12, 1993. However, the tragic irony of history remains that the administration that devised a near-perfect electoral system and conducted those near-perfect elections could not complete the process. That accident of history is most regrettable. The nation is entitled to expect my impression of regret. As the leader of the military administration, I accept full responsibility for all decisions taken under my watch. And June 12th happened under my watch. Mistakes, oversights, and missteps happened in quick succession. But I say in my book, in all matters we acted in the supreme national interest so that Nigeria could survive. Our nation's march to democracy was interrupted, a fact that I deeply regret, but Nigeria survived and democracy is still alive, a testament to our resilience and commitment to progress. This book is part of my personal story of that encounter with national history. I did not travel alone. I undertook the challenging work of leadership in the company of many patriots. Many are still here, while others have gone the way of all the flesh. I cannot name all our allies and fellow travelers, but let me acknowledge the contributions of men like late Augustus Ihom, Komodo Ebitu Ukiwe, Professor Bolaji Akinyemi, Dr. Kalu Idika Kalu, Dr. Tunji Olagunju, Chief Olufala Clavis the late Professor Muri, the late Professor Gurian Ezekwe, the late Professor Tan David West, the late Professor Babatunde Fafumwa, the late Professor Walikoe Ramson Kuti, the late Dr. Shatima Mustafa, the late Alhaji Bunu Sharif Musa, the late Rear Admiral Patrick Koshoni, Dr. Alani Akinyade, General Ali Gusau, General Haliru Akilu, the former Senate President Brigadier David Mark, Brigadier General Tunde Ogweha, Colonel Abubakar Nengiwa Umar, the late UK Bello, the late General Nuhu Bamaji, Colonel Sambo Desugi, and a whole list of prominent colleagues. And friends of all of them, fellow travelers in the challenging work of leadership. The second aspect of today's event is establishing a teaching library, which I consider a tribute to history and a contribution to the world of knowledge and literature. In this regard, I thank my friend and family member, our former Vice President, Nnamdi, who created an unique architectural design for the Presidential Library on my 80th birthday. I'm getting to 84. As you can see from the program details, it is an outstanding design. Thank you, Mr. Vice President. As leaders, our activities belong to history in the form of written records. These records will serve as evidence in chief for posterity long after we have gone. Proposed President, you can use your hands. Now you can use your voice. Now you know who you are. Tries to answer some of these questions from my modest perspective. My colleagues in arms and I presided over significant change and turbulent reform. We confronted monumental challenges in the economy, the polity, foreign affairs and defense, and security spheres of our national life. We confronted obstacles.
Alright guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions that has trailed the words of IBB. Femi said, there is one Adolf Hitler of River State who is behaving like God today. He rigged 2023 presidential election in exchange for ministerial position. Mark my word, he is going to apologize publicly like this on wheelchair. Wow. Strong words indeed. Another one came from Nnamdi that said, now that he has confessed, he should be arrested and jailed. Saidu said, now that we knew the truth, please, my dear brothers in the north, let us rewrite the history with our hands by voting back again, because our brother admitted that he was wrong by cancelling late MKO's election. So please let us compensate our dear brothers in the south by voting back again. Really? Alright, Emi Talk said Babangida's so-called regret over the cancellation of the June 12, 1993 election feels hollow and insufficient. That election, widely regarded as Nigeria's fiercest and fairest, represented hope for true democracy, yet his regime snatched that hope away, plaguing the nation into political instability, economic setback, and decades of distrust in the electoral process. Very unfortunate indeed. Very unfortunate. Kamilu said, now, when is he going to be sworn in? Just thank you for saving the interests of Nigerians and Nigerians at that time. James said, you're supposed to be in prison with those involved for annulling the June 12, 1990 presidential election which MKO won. Engineer John said there is a need for genuine national